The rain hadn't stopped for 3 days when Marcus arrived at Ravenhall Psychiatric Institute, a place whispered about in the nearby town like a curse. The building loomed out of the fog, tall, cracked, and half swallowed by ivy. Even before the front doors opened, he felt it. A pressure in the air, like the walls were holding their breath. Inside, the lights flickered with a sickly yellow hue. A nurse with eyes too wide and a smile too stiff greeted him. "Welcome, Marcus, we've been expecting you." He froze. He hadn't even given his name. They led him down a hallway lined with doors that had scratches carved deep into the metal, some from fingernails, some from things far stronger. The patients stared through the glass windows in their doors. Some whispered, some laughed, some didn't move at all, their eyes following Marcus like shadows. At the end of the corridor was Ward C, the isolation wing. No one spoke as they opened the heavy door. No one had to. The air itself felt wrong, thick and cold, as if the darkness here had weight. Inside was Marcus's room. His name was already printed on the chart hanging by the door, dated 2 years earlier. "This must be a mistake," Marcus said, heart pounding. The nurse leaned in close, her voice a soft, eerie whisper. "There are no mistakes in Ravenhall." That night, the voices started. At first, it was a small whisper beneath his bed, then scratching on the walls, then breathing, not his own. From the corner of the room, when the lights went out, they didn't come back on. In the blackness, something moved, a shape, tall, crooked, silent. Marcus stayed still, barely breathing as the figure crept toward him. It stopped inches from his face. He felt the cold drip of something touch his forehead. A voice slid into his ear. "You left us here, Marcus. You promised you'd come back." He tried to scream, but the darkness swallowed the sound. When morning came, the staff found the room empty, except for a new chart on the bed. Marcus's chart. Only one thing had changed. Status permanent resident. Outside the door, fresh claw marks ran down the metal, deep, shaking, desperate. And somewhere in the ward, a new voice whispered through the vents, "I'm not supposed to be here." But Ravenhall always decides who stays, and no one leaves the psych ward.